guys, it is me, Stace. I am back again today with another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest-inspired project. Today we are in the kitchen and we are making pineapple upside-down minis. Now when I read the recipe on the post, it talked about the muffin tin. It said if your muffin cup is smaller than 2/3 cup, it will not be large enough to hold the pineapple slice and batter. Mine are smaller, so I'm going to use my regular one here, and I also have a mini one I'm going to be using. Alright, so let's talk about the ingredients. You will need 2 cans of the 20-ounce sliced pineapple. You'll need a thing of cherries, of the maraschino cherries. You'll need a cake mix, a yellow cake mix. You will also need 2/3 cups of packed brown sugar and 1/3 cup of melted butter. Okay? So the first thing it said to do was make your cake mix according to the package directions. I did that already here. And it said whatever your cake mix called for in water, replace with pineapple juice. Mine called for 1 cup of water, so I went ahead and put 1 cup of pineapple juice in there, which is just about 1 can. Right now we're going to take our other bowl, take our brown sugar, and again that was 2/3 cups of brown sugar and 1/3 cup of melted butter. We're going to stir these together. So all of my pineapples, what I did is I cut them in half. And hopefully that's going to work. So this is mixing really well. Hopefully you can see that there. I don't think I've ever tried pineapple upside down cake. So we will see if I like it. I like pineapples, I like cherries, I like cake mix. I'm just not sure if I like them all together. Alright, so that is mixed up. Our next step, it said, preheat your oven to 350. I already did that. So it says lightly, you want to drain your pineapples. I have mine sitting on a paper towel. And we are going to lightly press our pineapples into our thing here. So I have, again, my pineapples I cut in half. And they're still a tad bit too big. See that? But it's okay. Actually, I cut my pineapples in thirds, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and put all of our pineapples in there. If you find them to be a little bit too big, you can always cut them a little bit smaller. And again, I had these draining on a paper towel, so they're not horribly wet. We're going to fill all these guys up. They're not going to be perfect, but again, because my muffin tin was not large enough. But again, you can always cut your pineapples smaller. And I think if you cut them in thirds, if you're using like a regular standard muffin tin like I am, you could probably get away with just 1 can of your pineapples. Alright, we did that. Now it said to place the cherries in the center of the pineapple. And I have my cherries over here draining. And again, this is not going to be perfect, but it'll work, right? Use what you have. So when I put the pineapple kind of in the center, or the cherry in the center, my pineapples are kind of popping up. So I'm just going to kind of sit it there. Okay. Oops, one more. Alright, they are all done. Now it said, I'm trying to figure out what I do with this thing. This butter, brown sugar mixture. Alright, drain pineapple, reserve juice. Stir together melted butter and brown sugar. I did that. Evenly divide sugar mixture into... Oh, okay. Gotta read the instructions, Stace. Alright, these all come out. Our sugar mixture goes in there first. Oh yeah, it helps to read the instructions, right? Alright, so take all them out. And I sprayed this. I'm going to grab a smaller spoon, because I need to divide this up with my other one. Alright, so just take this mixture. I'm going to just put like a little bit in there. And if I don't have enough, I can always make some more. So it seems like a pretty easy recipe. Yeah, see, I'm already using mine, so I'll have to make more for my other batter, my other muffin tin. And the recipe called for 9 cherries, so I'm guessing it only makes 9 little cakes, but we're going to make do with what we have here. So I'm just going to kind of press these down a little bit to even them out. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now, we're going to take our pineapples on top of that. So I guess that brown sugar and butter mixture is going to caramelize a little bit, probably. Okay, one more to go. Then we'll put the cherries in the middle. Yep. Okay, we have all that done. Our first pan. Now I'm going to take some of the batter, and instead of fill it up a quarter of the way, or halfway, or a quarter to 2/3, I'm just going to kind of cover it. Whoa, okay, that's too much, Dace. Only on camera, right? Do I mess up? I mean, you want enough cake to where it goes down there and holds the pineapple in, right? So these are going to be pretty full cupcakes. So I'd probably call this like an upside down pineapple cupcake. That's pretty much what we're making. I'm just filling them to where they're level. I'm going to turn it around and do these ones. Because my pineapples fill the cupcake up halfway. Alright, we have all that. I'm going to let that sit, go ahead and microwave my other butter and brown sugar and work on our smaller ones. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, we are back. All I did here was go ahead and clean up my edges a little bit. I'm going to put this one up top and bring down our little mini one. Again, I have my brown sugar and my melted butter. Okay, it's going to look like that. And again, I'm just going to put like a little bit. I'd probably make this when you're ready, because when I first made it for my first batch, it was more liquid like this is. And I think when it sits, it gets thicker. So I definitely like it being more liquid. So I'm like putting like, I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon in each one of these. I'm going to turn that around and grab the other ones. I'm guessing you could probably do the same thing and make it into a cake. You know, just take a regular cake pan and you can make this sauce and put that on the bottom of your cake pan. Take your pineapples, put them on top of that. Put your cherries on top of that. And if you're going to make a cake mix, like a 2-layer cake mix, you can do it the same thing twice. Okay, I'm not going to have enough of this stuff here. You make it be like a double pineapple cake. I'm going to take some of this one. As my mom would say, rob Peter to pay Paul. Just so I have enough in there. Because it does kind of level out a little bit too. Okay, just so there's a little bit of that. Alright, we made that work. Now we're going to take our pineapples, and again I cut these ones in just like a little quarter piece. And I'm going to kind of put them on the one side. And I'll put the cherry on the other side. Because the pineapple's too wide to have it go all the way around it. You know, one thing with recipes is that you're able to adapt them to work with what you have. In this case, we're making 12 larger cupcakes and 24 little ones. And if they're good, you know, I know hubby likes pineapples and all that kind of stuff. If they're good, he can take them to work because we'll never eat all these. Alright, my cherries, I went ahead and cut them in half. And again, I'm just going to kind of put them on the side. Probably should put the slice side up, right? I don't think it really matters in this one because the cherry I think is going to get lost with that cake mix. And the cake mix I thought would taste really pineapple-like because you're putting, you know, 1 cup of the pineapple juice in there, but it actually isn't too bad. It's pretty good, I think. And when I make cupcakes, I actually prefer this size, the smaller. Because then you can eat 2 and not feel guilty. Alright, we have all them done. Set that aside. Let's grab our cake mix, and I'm going to have way too much cake mix left over. I might just make muffins with them. I'm going to take about a teaspoon and see where that gets us first. Right over there, make sure you guys can see it. And again, I'm going to fill them up to where they're level with the pan. I think it said 20 minutes in the oven, then you want to let them cool for 5. You know, with my Friday PIPs, I always try desserts and things like that. I think I'm going to start also doing savory dishes. What do you think about that? Because there's quite a few that I've seen on Pinterest that I do cook now all the time. Like sweet and sour chicken is one of them. The Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. Okay, keep on moving. And again, before I put them in the oven, I will come back and try to clean this pan up as well, so it's not a horrible, so it won't be bad to clean up. A lot of burnt cake on the top. Alright, turn these around and let's go ahead and do the other 12. There's also on there, you'll see it on the recipe, there's a caramel sauce. I'm not doing that. It called for heavy cream, pineapple. So these may not look good, but hopefully they'll taste okay. Like I said, when you find one you like, you know, just make it your own. There's no law that says you have to make it just like they have it. So it looks like I will have enough without a lot left over, which is good. 4 more. Again, these are going to go in the oven for, let me just double check real quick. Yeah, 20 to 25 minutes at 350. And we'll come back when they are done, let them cool off, and then see how we did. Hear my belly? It's kind of growling. Okay, so I have a little bit of cake mix left over, nothing too horribly bad. Alright, we are done. I'm going to pop both of these pans in the oven. I will come back earlier and check these ones because they are smaller. And when they are done, I will come back, we'll undo them and see how we did. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, we are back with our pineapple upside down mini cupcakes. As you can see, there are 2 missing. I thought I hit record on my camera and I did not, so we're going to go ahead and do the whole thing over again. They've been cooling for about 5-6 minutes now. I'm going to see if I can go around the sides and get one of these little guys out of here. This one's just going to kind of fall apart because it's got that hard brown sugar on top. But we shall see. So the mini cupcakes, the first one I got out was fine. I think once you get in there with a knife maybe, rather than a spoon, just to kind of loosen up the edges. We'll try it that way versus our spoon. See if that works better. Okay, maybe a little better. Let's go ahead and grab this guy out of here. Okay, my pineapple kind of came undone, but that's what that one looks like. All right, let's do the same for these ones. That's a big cupcake, that one. These ones look pretty good, as far as hopefully they're going to come out easy. I'm going to flip it over. Oh, my pineapple fell off. The cherry stayed on. And pineapples are still warm. Alright, so that's what that would look like. Hopefully you can see that. So we have our large one and our small one. I did already taste them, but I will show you guys again. Alright, we're first going to go after that little one here. Now, like I said, the pineapple doesn't really stay on it, but the actual cupcake part is really good. You do get a lot of the pineapple flavor in there. Now, when I just had the batter, I didn't really taste the pineapple, but with the cake, you do. Now, let's go ahead and try a little piece of cake here with the cherry on there and a pineapple. That's a big bite. Looks pretty good though, right? Much better altogether. Alright, let's see if we can cut the big one in half. You see the cake is done, nice and moist. Would I make them again? I think I probably would. They do taste really good. They taste like pineapple cherry cake. So I guess we achieved that part. I'd probably make them in the larger pan, only because this pan here, as you can see, all that brown sugar mixture is all over the top of that, so that would definitely have to soak probably for like a week to get all that off. But overall, they are good. They taste really good. I'd probably just double my batch on the larger pans versus making the smaller one. But overall, guys, I do like them. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.